Welcome back to the 8:30 show. Trending today, a kid is walking through his neighborhood in Sarasota, Florida, and three adult men were harassing him. And the internet is going crazy over this.
I bet they are.
Run the clip.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a
No, answer the question.
team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're
You actually, you're actually following me.
We're just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood. Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? Listen up to my wife.
But I didn't go up to your wife, bro.
The lies and
I
deceptions.
don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here. Yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here?
you gonna keep asking me the same
You
question
haven't
over and
answered- you
over and
haven't answered
over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. He followed.
You did to my wife,
You read it up.
Yeah.
So there's another clip where one of the men is in his car, or like he goes to his car. He's aggravated because this kid is not answering any questions, no questions whatsoever.
As he should.
And the guy goes to his car and he looks it looks like he pulls out a gun. I don't see it in the video, but and the other guy's like telling him, like calling him by name. His name is Steve. He's like, Steve, like holds him back and stuff. And the kid is just like, what the fuck? Like he's laughing like he is in this video. But
Yeah, I seen that clip, and yeah, he's got something. I don't know if it's a weapon or not.
I mean, what else is he gonna get? Candy?
That
You
is
know?
true. That is true. But I couldn't see a firearm actually displayed.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been
Could have been
something
anything.
else.
He had a weapon.
Yeah,
Assumed assumed weapon.
Or was it created a weapon out of something he had in the car. You know?
A weapon is a weapon.
No, I
I think
Same.
it's shameful for these adult men to be going after this kid like that. It's ridiculous. When are we gonna, as a society, stop the bullshit? You know what I mean? Like, haven't we seen enough young black kids, young black adults be accosted just walking while black? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. We've already seen Aubrey and Trayvon, and we've seen what the outcomes were with those. You know, this kid could have easily been the next one
Yeah.
that this happened to, and it's sad. It's sad for society in a whole. Like, these people, I'm sure the internet has not let them go
No.
without being
they've
without
found
being
out
doxxed.
where they work, who they are, their families, pictures of their family. Like it's making its rounds. And I get it. Like, this is stupid. Why would you do that to this kid? He's a kid. He's a minor.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even matter if he's a minor or not. Like, why are you accosting someone walking down the street?
Like, do you know everybody in the neighborhood where I live? I don't know all my neighbors. I can't just be like, wait, why are you here?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's crazy. There's a lot of people in where we live where I don't know them.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's any neighborhood across America. Like,
Yeah, but
but my thing is this: if you feel that there's a suspicious character walking around your neighborhood, then call the authorities.
yeah, but here's my thing. Before doing all of that, ask yourself, like, is this really worth me approaching?
Yeah.
Is it really worth? Because to me, it's not. He walked around 4 times. They created the whole like, oh, you spoke to my wife, and that's the narrative that they're going with. That he walked up and said that she looked good and blah blah blah. That's what I've heard lately within the last hour and a half.
Sounds like lies and propaganda. It
But
sounds like they're trying to cover up the insanity that we just watched.
grown men.
Yeah, that's what it
And
sounds like.
yeah, I don't even know what to say like, well, this is how this should be handled. Like, it shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. And according to the mother who posted the video, she said that they're in Sarasota, Florida. The hurricane just went through. We all saw it. We all watched. And that they have no power, and he wanted to talk to his girlfriend, so he went for a walk talking on his cell phone with his girlfriend, according to the mother.
And what is that? What part of his activities were illegal? Even if he wanted to just
He was black, period.
exactly,
That's
even if
it.
he just wanted to skip down the street because he
Excuse me.
survived, they survived the hurricane with probably minimal to no damage, and only thing they have to deal with is power failure, and he wanted to skip for joy down the block. I don't give a fuck. Let the boy live.
No, but it's a lot of people now that feel that need to insert themselves in a situation where they're like, why are you here? You know, I watched a video of a young woman at the park, and somebody walked up to her and was like, the park is closed. Like, what are you talking? It's daytime. And there's other people at the park.
And see, when people, the funny thing about that whole, these people, you know, trying to do these type of things, you're all shocked when you get the paws put on you, or somebody shoot a hot rock at your ass,
Something.
and then you're like, no, leave people alone.
For real.
People aren't bothering you. People
For
are
real,
doing
like,
peopling.
I don't understand what gives you the authority to do something. You know, if you see someone in danger, I can understand, like, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing? You're beating this person or whatever. You know, if you want to play captain and save them, that's fine. But to interfere with someone who's just walking down the street, like, most likely, I don't know, I wasn't there, minding his fucking business, just like any other person walking down the street, minding their business, going from A to B. And you decide, well, why are you here? I don't care if I circled the fucking block. What the fuck is the problem with that? I didn't walk on nobody's property, like, you know, and according to the mom, he didn't do shit.
I'm pretty sure he didn't do shit. Just the way he handled the whole situation didn't look like was up to no nefarious things. And even let's just say, plain devil's advocate, even if he did see this
Advocate.
see this woman and said, hello, how are you? You look great today. What's wrong with the compliment? It wasn't like, oh, you know, he didn't hit her with a boosie. Put your lips on Instagram for $1,000. He didn't do any of that. So even the moment of him saying something, which he says he didn't, and I believe him, because everybody else looks very irate and full of lies. You know what I mean? Again,
He's a kid.
people outside. That's what they do. Like, I get upset when I'm peopling and somebody inserts and wants to say something to me. They don't say things like this to me. I'm a big fellow and they don't want no problems. But it's like, who gave you the authority to interject lines into my life movie? Who told you it was? What director told you that?
Your background noise.
Right? NPCs need to stay in NPC places, and these people felt like they had lines in his movie, and
No, but those are the people that want to be a star, and
yeah,
they become the wrong type.
yeah, they become the villains
Yeah.
when they thought they were the heroes. No, again, these people, I don't think that these people need to have their lives destroyed.
Oh, they're gonna get their life destroyed.
That is correct.
Because that's what the internet does nowadays. Now, I'm not excusing what they did, but
No,
I'm
not at all.
just saying what happens nowadays is,
Correct.
You fuck around and you find out,
So-
and that's just how it is.
yeah.
A lot of people have lost jobs and lost their positions and whatever because they don't know how to behave themselves. They don't know how to. I don't understand. It's the privilege. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know.
Like,
All that self-righteousness that these men portrayed in this video, they lucky that it was just a young teenage boy up to no good, because if it was somebody who was up to nefarious deeds, they might have got some hot rocks thrown back at them before they can grab a weapon. See, and this is the problem. Like, I be seeing these road rage videos, and the last one I saw, I was upset, but I wasn't upset. It was they're road raging these two vehicles. This guy jumps out with the firearm in hand, points it, then pulls it down and starts to point, but not with the firearm hand. And the guy let off 3 shots and killed him right there, like a dog in the street.
is that the Orange County one?
I don't remember where it was at. It was about a month or 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think that's what the
And
one.
I try not to watch those kind of things now.
I did not watch it.
But it came out. The killing came quick, so it was like, oh damn, oh, and I felt no sentiment for the man that ran up on somebody's vehicle.
No compassion.
Yeah, no compassion. That's the word. No compassion for the man for running up with a firearm in tow to somebody's window, and the person apparently in the other vehicle was standing on all the business, because he, like I said, shot him dead like a dog in the street. That's how they say it in Django. They shot him down. So I don't.
Yeah, but that's just not the way. You know what I mean? That's
not
the way. And
It's not. But there's a level of fuck around.
No, absolutely. I agree
A level
with
of
you.
finding out.
I agree with you, but in this case, this is a young boy
Yeah.
walking down his neighborhood. Like, so what if he circled the fucking block 4 times? Like, who gives a fuck? He's not bothering anybody according to them. He was, but I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like that was the excuse that they used. They probably told the wife, say this, that, and the other. If anything happens,
Of course.
who's not gonna, well, I don't want to say who, but
Look,
most wives back up their men.
Look, the meth heads in
Most.
our neighborhood be circling the block 4 or 5 times, and I don't be saying shit to them either.
Nope.
And I would have a legitimate right to say something, because they out here, they ain't like regular crackheads. They meth heads. It's a whole nother level of addiction. Crackheads, I grew up with them, so I can at least understand.
The other thing is the profiling part for me, because who knows what he's wearing? He's probably wearing a sweater, some shorts, or some sweats or whatever. Like, whatever he's wearing, it doesn't matter. He's walking in his neighborhood, and they just approach him.
Who cares what he's wearing? He's probably wore what he
No,
wore.
but that's
I know, but I'm saying he probably wore the thing that he fell asleep in, got up and was like, "Oh, let me call my girl. The power is off. Oh, I got like 30 minutes of I got 30% juice on my phone. I'm gonna call her and FaceTime her, whatnot." And all the while, he's out there having a good old merry time talking to his girl, probably trying to link up for a hurricane shot, and gets accosted by 3 grown ass individuals.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even polite. Like, it wasn't like, hey, everything okay? Like, I know we just went through the hurricane. You good?
No, it was, where do you live?
Yeah.
Do you belong here type of shit?
Yeah.
Like, that's
And see
That's
that
how they came
I
out.
don't want to hear that bullshit if they say that shit because I done put it out there in the ethos. I ain't buying it at this point. You've already showed me your true colors shining through.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's despicable at this point, and people need to stop doing that. And then they'll be like, well, what if you saw and blah, blah, blah. Mind my motherfucking business. I go in my house and that's it.
Look,
I don't talk to people. I don't deal with humans like that.
the amount of responsibility I have to my neighbors is this much. If I see somebody break into your house and I have your number, I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
I am not going to confront the person.
No.
If I see that Amazon has left some packages in a precarious location and I got your number, I'm gonna shoot you a text and let you know, like, hey, you got some packages out
Interesting.
here.
That just happened to me the other day.
You know,
I was walking Bo and I walked him down here and there's a package and I'm like, why is there an Amazon package over here by the gate
yeah,
where you drive in? I'm like, but I ain't touching it
yeah.
because I am not that person.
No, I've seen it at somebody's garage and I let them know.
No, they was at the gate by the door.
You outside the property.
It's inside, but it's
Yeah.
on the other on this side of the gate.
It's on
And
the
I'm
wrong
like,
side
what?
of the gate.
So I go around, the property or whatever with Bo, and I'm walking up to the bridge, and I see somebody with their phone, and he's looking around like
My
where's
packages.
yeah, where's my shit? And I was like, are you looking for a package? He's like, yeah. I was like, there's one down over there. He was like, thank you, and he like took off. But yeah,
That's the extent, like
yeah, exactly. That is the extent.
I'm gonna
For
I'm,
sure.
I'm gonna look out to make sure nobody's breaking into one of my neighbors because we live in a gated community. So I'm gonna look out if I see somebody breaking into their property.
Breaking in, yeah.
If I know the person that lives at the property and then I had their number again, if I see packages left precariously in a spot, I'm gonna let you know.
If I know you, but if I don't know these other motherfuckers down here, I don't talk to them.
I just said
I
if I
fuck
know
with
you.
the ones around us, and I barely talk to them.
I said if I know you, because they think I'm El Presidente for some odd reason here.
Whatever.
I'm,
But
I'm only blackhead around. I make them feel safe.
I guess, regardless of that, I don't really fuck with people, and we don't fuck with people. And I see people around here roaming around, but that's as far as I'm taking it. And I don't be looking out the window. I don't even walk out my front door because I come in from the garage, so I don't even see the community.
So anyway, like I was saying, like that's the extent I'm gonna do. If I see somebody if somebody's property getting burglarized, or if I see packages out that shouldn't be where they're at, shouldn't be where they should be, and I know that person, then yeah, I'm gonna let them know. But if I see somebody just gallivanting through the property, going on about their business, I don't give a shit.
Because I'm going to go about mine.
Exactly. So the moral of the story is leave people alone before something happens to you and you're not happy with the outcome.
I will say this. I'm glad that nothing happened to him.
Correct.
I'm glad that he recorded this because it needs to be seen. And hopefully other people that do shit like this will say, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do shit like that.
Mhm.
Nothing happened this time, but that's this time. How many other times has it happened?
Yeah.
Where a young man has lost his life over,
Nothing.
yeah,
Nothing.
over the assumption of someone else.
Nothing. Bottom line is, if you are want to be that much in your neighborhood, call the local authorities to handle it. Don't you handle it.
Shit, sometimes they don't help either.
That is correct,
You
but
see what happened to that woman?
that
She
is-
got shot in her fucking house. And
Exactly.
she called them
yeah, that
because
is
she
true.
thought someone was creeping around her fucking house. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck.
Hey,
But
living
yeah.
in America, being a black person is not an easy task. It's not for the faint of heart.
I agree with you.
It's not for the faint
I
of
fear
heart.
for you all the time because, you're so big. So I know, but still, like, I fear for you.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. And Yeah, I'm glad that he's good. And I hope that the other three men get their comeuppance.
Yeah.
Because they deserve to have some comeuppance. They fucked around. It's time to find out. Internet, do your job.
Yeah. Well, they already did.
I know.
They already did. And like I said, you know, people know where they work. People know a lot about them at this point.
I'm pretty sure they
and
know
I'm
their
pretty sure
social
if
by
I
now.
go back in, I'm going to see some new shit.
I'm pretty sure
Because
they
the
got.
story is still developing.
I'm sure they got all their socials, their birth records, their job, the last 10 years of job history. They got everything. The internet don't fuck around.
Absolutely.
You fuck around like that, and the internet will let you find out.
Yeah.
So, I think that's it for this quick trending topic here.
Yeah.
I don't know what this person's name is.
I don't either. I didn't get the names. I just saw the story and I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I thought we could talk about it because I think people need to hear about it.
Yeah.
It needs to be put out there and people are putting it out there.
So yeah. On that note, anything else?
Peace.
Peace.